Hello and welcome back to Frühling, our Let's Play series on FS22. Right, as we can see we're out here with the horses, and also as we can see we have an 8th horse. Right, let's look at it from a different menu perhaps. We'll look and see that Thor is our newest horse. We missed his birth in April, which is absolutely fine, but as you can see also Will is at his desired selling price. So we will sell Will, and the next horse after Will to give birth will be Light, which will produce another white horse, and then once Light has produced that horse, then we can sell Light as well. So we'll just hop out here, head to the animal dialogue. I did check to see if our animal trailer could support horses. Unfortunately it does not. So we will have to sell Will from this menu. So we'll lose that £300, but it's not a big problem. And sold. Brilliant. Thank you so much, Will. Enjoy your new home at your new farm. That is all the horse things done. Their food is low. All animals are a bit on the low side. They will have food very soon. They should be fine for now, as they keep growing and growing. The Holsteins here are fine. That's been at, I think it was 18,000 when I moved them, so that is also fine. Right, the next thing we need to do, as I said in the last episode, that May and June will probably go by very quickly. Well, May, it turns out, would be a good opportunity to slurry our fields. That being said, because June will probably be able to do another cutting, and I will focus that on silage again, probably not on hay. Right, so this is our beautiful slurry spreader that we purchased to replace the base one that we did have with the map. But now we're going to be doing some changes. As you can see in the bank account, we are at £839,526, which is brilliant. But there is something I want to purchase. Now, I was looking at this as an option, because I thought, why not give it a go? Now, something I do want to make certain of is that it will actually work for us. I will check the sales. Brilliant, look at that. I mean, that's pretty nice. Doesn't really fit. That's more of an American themed mod, but these are all amazing. It's too bad we don't need another tractor, because I'd probably opt for that one, although this is a cheaper option. But look at that, the 8S is gorgeous. Anyways, none of that today. We will head over to slurry tanks. The one we have is right here. So, decent capacity at 15,000, 15.5 even, and a 15-meter spread at 16 kilometers an hour is just pretty good. Up here we don't have too much more of a distance. I'm more focused on this, because we do have, what is it? We have this fella, and it's one of them. I think we got this one, it was on sale even. Maybe not on sale, still very inexpensive, just to have the field side. So I'm not too worried about capacity, more the spread. This is 18 meters, which is more than we have, pretty good. Now, this is where it gets interesting. 21 meters, and then I think we can go up to 30. Absolutely mental, that is. Way too much. We do not have the fields for that. And that's only 7 meters. That 36, right, so you do get the option for this particular unit. But I'm actually looking at the Class Zerion Saddle Track Pack. 1, never used it. 2, would like to use it. The only problem is that this is 6 meters. So, I want to have a look at this. This does look like a fairly standard 3-point attach. I'm hoping that I can attach to it, where is it? This, even that one at the least. The thing I'm concerned about with this is that although it will 3-point attach, will it wrap around the side? I suppose we could try, but we really don't. Do we need 21 meters? I don't think so. 18 is sufficient. So what I'm going to try now is... Right, do we need this bit as well, the front bit? I suppose we could use it. It's inexpensive. I am thinking of the tanker versus the trailer tanker, because we just don't have the space for that, and we don't need it. If we were to potentially sell our other tanker, then yeah, that'd be alright, but this is fine. more capacity than we have by a bit, but the spread will be more, and it's just a very cool machine to use. I've never used it, and it is £400,000, so it's very, very expensive, but we're going to buy it. So, enough rambling, let's get to it. Oh wow, that is mental. Way too much. Way too many tyres. Right, we'll just change that, doesn't matter. We will get it off the front though. I'm not a big fan of the plate on the front, if you don't need it, which we don't. Where's the back? Oh, way up there. Right, so the tanker will sit right there in the middle. It looks like that's the, maybe the spots where it kind of goes in. So we will purchase that. 0 on 4200 saddle track. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's done. Just like that. So first thing I want to do is head over to the shop and see our brand new piece of equipment. Wow. So technically, not the Steyr was not the last tractor that we have, but it was the last swap. So this will be with us for the end of the episode. Oh, we have... Ah, that's very useful for our very tight corners as well. I like that. Alright, the next piece we need to attach to it will be the tank itself, which is here. The Coeco? Not sure how you pronounce that. We go like that. Back only is fine. And yeah, that's brilliant. So £35,000 for that. And that's purchased. Oh wow, it's much bigger than it initially seems. Right, now do we need the front bit? I can't remember. I will put it on anyways. Maybe as a weight even or something. Look at that. Oh my god. That is absolutely brilliant. Right, now, do you reckon we could fit the massive folding? I'd like to try it. I would like to try it. Maybe we should put the beacons on though, so everyone knows that we're very serious. I'm just so uncertain. I do feel as though, because this goes up, it doesn't go around the side. See, these ones, they go around the side. So I feel as though that would be a bit too much. But as I said, this one does seem perfect. It's still bigger than we have, and it goes quicker as well. Absolutely brilliant. Let's get that changed to a different one. And we'll get that attached as well. So another £62,000. Oh, we don't need two of them. And we will get this front bit just to have. It might actually allow us to what do you call it? Suction in slurry. If that could be just weight as well. I really don't know. What is the purpose of this front unit? Once we attach it, it might give us a bit more idea. Nope, it's just a big old weight, I think. And well, you can see the hose attachment. So there it goes. It attached to the right. Brilliant. We'll get this on. I hope it does work. It should. Oh no, I'm seeing an issue. Oh, brilliant. Oof. No issue. Oh yes. You first need to fold up. It's not folded. Whoa, it's a two-piece thing. Look at that. That's mental. It's huge. But we're ready. So now we're going to head back to the farm with our massive new machine and half of our bank account gone. And what we'll do first is, because we can, luckily enough for us, we can unload the old slurry, from the old slurry tanker into the new one, which is absolutely brilliant. And then we can have the old one sold. Right, we're just about there now. Cows are looking very happy. They'll be very pleased to fill this up with all of their poop. But yes, the first thing we'll do, actually, just want to get a sense of how big this is in the farm. Right, it's not that much bigger than a combine, and it turns on a dime as well, which is brilliant. Yeah, look at that, it'll fit in there. It won't go in there, but it could fit in there. Right, now I'm hoping, please, that we can... Right, I might have to unload it into here. So what I'll do is I'll park next to... Just like that. Just like that. Turn the beacons. We'll get into our Steyr, which is right here. Fire it up. Right, look at that. Look at all that slurry in there as well. Got that loaded. So what I would like to do is potentially empty this into here. But possibly first, double check how full... Oh, right, slurry and... Whoa, maybe we should pull from there first, actually. I just want to see if this is possible. Otherwise, we're out 15,000 litres of slurry. Brilliant. That's all I wanted to check. The first thing we will do still is to fill up from the new... Basically where we just were, where we passed by. Yes, so we'll see you there in a moment. Alright, here is our big old slurry tank. So we will start filling it up. It looks like a combine, this. It looks like a harvester, just how big everything is and the screens and all that. But it moves like a tractor, which is brilliant. Look at that, 16,000 litres, barely put a dent in it. Still in the yellow. But now we can hop into our meadows and really get them done. And I reckon this will get them done very quickly. We do have the far side to go, so we'll just turn up here. I suppose we could go round at this point. It's a very, very long machine. I suppose the other sort of dribble bar is called, I reckon, from what I've heard it's called. That it probably fits a bit nicer. Whoop, watch the trees, watch the bottom of the top of the trees, blimey. But this seems to be efficient. Look at that. The fact that it attached and is unfolding beautifully is a great sign. Oh, wow, look at that. Just incredible tech that is. Look at that, you got your big cables to make sure that everything holds in nicely, and yeah, amazing. Right, well, we'll lower it down and we'll fire it up. Oh, it's already started. Should have known. Oh, wow, it's so easy to apply. But I will just make certain that we are actually applying. It should be alright. And it seems as though we actually did need... Don't know why grass deactivated. Right, brilliant. It seems as though we do need the front bit, because it does show as it's on. So, yeah, this won't take very long at all with our brand new machine. It does say 15 kilometers, should be 16, but I thought it was 20. Perhaps the bar itself is 20, and the 20 kilometers an hour, I mean, and the tanker itself is 15, or the tractor itself, or the front bit. Who knows? At this point, I don't know. All I know is that are we doing a double up? No, we're not. It's going very fast. I hope it's not going faster than it than it needs to, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? I hope I'm not, because of the width, I hope I'm not adding more time, or rather losing more slurry. I don't know. Anyways, we are at about half the tank. We're about almost the headland here done. I reckon maybe another full tank to complete, and at least one more. But we can get that from our old slurry spreader, which is fantastic. And then we'll sell it, and we'll make a bit of money back on this. But other than that, yeah, we have the 2 meadows to do. Once we're in an actual field with this, it'll seem a lot more impressive. I mean, this is fairly impressive, don't get me wrong, but it does seem as though this is best suited for a massive field. Say 7 or 15, perhaps. Even 13. Right, we're just about empty now, so what we'll do is we'll kick off the time-lapse to finish everything up and get it filled up once more. We're at 3%, 2%, and we're off. So, we'll go and fill up, and we'll see you back here in the meadow. Right, well, we did finish here the first meadows, and I just want to check how we did. Hey, it's alright. Brilliant. So yeah, we'll hop into the second one. I will quickly stop by the cowshed there to collect the remainder of the slurry we need for the other meadow, and we might even get it done in one go, actually, as long as I don't clip any fences as you do. Right, so yeah, we'll get the slurry loaded up here, and then we'll see you in meadow number 2. Right, well, let's have a look at that. I think, yeah, there's a bit of a section there that I've missed. But other than that, we've done pretty good. Oh, there's a section there. Right, okay, I will go again to the far shed, collect some slurry, and we'll be right back to tidy up and finish the meadow. Alright, and the last bit that we had was this tiny little bit, and that's exactly why. It's because it got caught so bad on the fence. And you know what, though? I do find this a lot easier to manage than the other slurry tanker. The reason being is just the efficiency of the turning, right? Like the way you can turn with both sets of axles is brilliant. It really makes a huge difference when you're just maneuvering even around the corner. So now what I need to do is get used to that, because I was used to having the pivot of the vehicle at, well, the front tyres turn, but then also where the tractor connects to the slurry tanker. That's the other option. Well, the other thing that's different is that this connects at the back but turns at the back, if that makes more sense. Right, so that's not going to fit in there. We have to find a new home for this. I suppose out of the way is best for now. We will just tuck it there, because the next task is to bring this down to the shop and get it sold, get a bit of money back in. So we'll get it attached. It has been emptied. Luckily, you can easily load up one slurry tanker from another, which is very, very brilliant. Nice, handy feature to have. It would be nice with the... I've mentioned it before, but there's a mod from 19, and it was something to do with... It was something to do with pumps, I believe. There was a hose, not pumps and hoses, I know what that is, but the actual, yeah, it was a mod from 19. It was something to do with, it was a slurry mod that allowed you to connect the hoses, like physically attach the hoses from one end of the thing to the other, which was brilliant. Oh, I've gone and left the gate open, and look at that, I've crashed straight into it. Yeah, I can't remember what that mod was called now. It was very cool. I remember specifically using it on Sandy Bay back in the day, on 19. It was absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, well, I will see you at the shop right there in just 2 seconds. Alright, told you that would be rapid. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is go here and repair for £300, and we'll sell it. Well, we can't sell it, again. If this is your first time seeing the series, this is the original version of Frühling, not the update. The update did come out with an option to have a shop, but being on the old version, I can't really update it. Nevertheless, we will get £44,203 from this, so we'll sell it, get it all sorted, and we'll see you in a moment. Alright, we are back now, and I would like to, before we move on, just very quickly give these a quick spraying down as I sort of discuss the next plans. So I reckon the rest of May will be, well, this might be the end of May, actually, once we get these cleaned up and tucked away. Blimey, does it ever get damaged? Oh, I suppose that's in the ground, so yeah, to be expected. Anyways, fantastic little mod. Right, so yes, May is pretty well completed, and the next thing we'll have to do, because if we look at our fields, everything's fertilized, which is brilliant. We'll hop down to the growth stage of everything, so we have 15, 13, and 7. 7 should be the first to be ready for harvest, but not till June. No, July. Oh my. Yes, we've got wheat, and canola, and oat. Oof, July... It's going to be a very busy July, I'll tell you that right now. See, this is why I like to get as much of the things done as possible. So as it stands, it seems like June we might be able to mow the grass one more time. Now, since we've just done that, obviously we won't have that as a part of a time-lapse or anything, because we literally just did that in the last episode. But at the rate that we are mowing, it shouldn't take very long at all. So what we'll do is, this is all nicely dealt with, so we will park these back where they belong, just in the shed to our left there, and oh, I guess we'll reverse as much as we can, and yeah, we'll tuck these away, and then we shall see you in the month of June. Good morning and welcome to June. As you can see, we are taking a trailer load full of TMR over to our cows. Now as it stands, they are empty. They had loads of food at the end of May. I did happen to check before I moved on to June, but for some reason now, they are fully empty. So we are going to keep them going. Luckily they haven't died, nor would they. Whoa, blimey. Right, we'll get that loaded in. Now I reckon they will be fine now. Look at the milk is outrageous. It only makes sense to bring it to a production, right? I mean, selling it on its own is great money, but to turn it to cheese, truly that must be the way. Anyways, that is loads. We will bring 2 more. Yeah, might as well do 2 more. Let's just check. See, these cows are fine. That went down about 2,000. About 2,000 a day. So we've got time. Oh, our poor, poor chickens. Have we got no grain? We haven't. Alright, well... Alright. Let's do... Right, that's what we'll do. We will put this into a very cheeky time-lapse. The filling up of the cows, the filling up of the horses, and purchasing a singular, expensive, outrageous bag of wheat. And then we'll have a plethora of wheat in the next month. But July, once again, will be a very, very busy month. We have all of our crops already. Not only all of our crops already, but the grass will be ready as well. So we will have... And don't get me wrong, we don't have to do the grass work in the same day. But I'm just saying that July, the month of July, might be quite busy. Quite spread out, if you will, as well. Right, we don't want too much hay. Should have put more silage in. It's alright, we'll let it get a bit higher up with the silage amount. That's fine. And then 85%. Brilliant. Right, so we'll crack on with this. We've got 1 more load after this, and then the horses, and then the chickens. And the wheat goes in for the chickens. Look at that, running to the food. Go on. Nice. Look at that, it barely made a dent. Can't even see it. Did it actually work? It almost looks like there's still nothing. Right. That's how quickly they actually do their thing. Right, so as it stands, the other cows are fine. Our chickens are as fine as they're going to be until tomorrow. These ones are fine as well, although milk is bloody filling up fast. So fast. I don't know what to do with it. I suppose I could take it down. Oh, right, we can deactivate that. That's a lot of silage. Here we have missing materials. Flour. Oh no. Right, well, we'll deactivate that for now. Anything else missing? Right, flour. That is a shame. Not a problem though, as we will be harvesting many flour-producing crops in July. Right, now we'll put the trailer away, and we can now move on to the next task. Alright, well, I had a check around and everything is done for this month, so I just wanted to have a look at the sales, and I noticed this in there. Very tempting, I'll be honest. That would be a lot of fun to do a massive potato harvest right towards the end, but it would be such a waste. It would be such a waste. We would sell the potatoes, sure, but to do something with them would be a lot more fun. So perhaps we'll look at potatoes in another series in the future. As for this trailer, well, obviously it wouldn't be much use to us now, even at that price, and we don't really have anything to hook it onto. It looks like it belongs to the to go into a gooseneck of a pickup truck. Right, so that's all for us for today. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I really look forward to July. We're going to be very busy. It might be spread actually across a couple of episodes, so we shall see how it goes. But until then, do take care, and bye for now.